The Tigers have DFA'd Gio Urshela. Now, for those of you keeping track, as I have been, Gio Urshela has moved around a lot. Then he broke his hip, and he's still been moving around. There's been a whole lot of moving, a whole lot of shaking going on, as my dad would say, with Gio Urshela's game over the last few years. And it's too bad because he is a solid player. He's always been a solid player. He's an everyday guy. He can utility a little bit. The guy is fantastic. But the Detroit Tigers...
So since 2021, real quick. So he was with the Yankees. Well, first he was with Cleveland, 2015, 2017. Toronto, 2018. 2019 through 21. New York, and then he was in Minnesota for a year. With the Angels for a year. That was when he broke his hip. And then this year he was in Detroit.
Yep. Been all over the place. Detroit made the move. They called up the team's number 4 prospect. His name's Jace Jung. He had a pretty good series against the Yankees, if I remember correctly. He has gone 3 for 9 with 3 walks across 3 games. Urshela, in 92 games this year, is hitting 243, 286 with 333, and he will be a free agent at the end of this season. He's 32. Who's grabbing him, if anybody?
Honestly, so 243 is not bad. 333 slugging is not good. Like and I think if you pick up Gio Urshela, you're not picking up for his pop, right? You're picking up for that 243.
And a solid glove.
He's going to get base hits.
Yeah.
Yes, and a solid glove. And he does have a minus 0.6 WAR this season, which I believe is down. But still at 32, I feel like you can platoon him at third base, and you'd be fine. Right?
Well, and we've seen him at first occasionally too, like on an emergency basis, and he does fine. Not great.
Yeah.
But if for an emergency guy,
you can put him on the corners at 32, 33, and he'll be serviceable for you. Yeah, so I think he comes into a mid-level team to finish out the season. Maybe he goes to the Braves. I'm not saying the Braves are a mid-level team, but they need a third baseman, right?
They do. Yep, they do.
So maybe that's where he goes to finish out the year.
Interesting.
So, because this is the other thing. This is the other thing that reminded me of this was Ahmed Rosario was DFA'd by the Dodgers when Mookie Betts came back, and he was like the hottest commodity on the market. It's like,
he was.
Let this guy go, right? He didn't even make it to Seattle. He made it to the Reds. Yep. They are the ones who claimed him, which I don't think was too far down the list as far as the waiver order goes. And so I think Gio Urshela, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he fell to one of those mid-level teams, and if he makes it all the way down to the Braves, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up there.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool for him. See, to get another shot at the playoffs, which I think he deserves.